Hi, I'm Sunny, and this is my podcast, Creator, Created, Creating. Short and sweet mindset shifts for intentional life creation. So today I want to talk about how I personally approach affirmations, in case that is some inspiration or insight to you, because I know there's a little bit of disagreement in the field about whether affirmations are actually good if you don't actually believe them. Like they can cause more discomfort in your system than good if you really, really don't believe that affirmation that you're trying to create. And of course you don't believe it. That's why you're trying to affirm it in the first place. What you currently believe is what you've always known, how you've always been, and how you've been conditioned to be. So that's your current modus operandi, or in that realm of whatever that affirmation is for you. That's your current way of being with that. And so an affirmation is setting an intention to change that. It's setting a new intention to have a new experience around that same exact thing, whatever that thing might be. That's what affirmations are. They're intentions. That's all they are to me. So repeating them back to yourself just reminds your mind that this is where my heart and soul is aiming. This is where I intend on going. It's like travel directions. That's how I see affirmations, like travel directions. The affirmation and the intention is just reminding me. So when it pops up, I set it on as a reminder on my phone, and it pops up every day because I set them to remind me, whatever ones I'm currently working on. I set them to pop up every day to just remind my brain, this is where I'm heading. These are my travel directions. This is my aim. And I repeat it as if it is already so. And I feel into that as much as I possibly can for just that second while it's popped up on my phone. And I know that over time, that will shift things 100%. So how I approach affirmations is that I don't worry about how true an affirmation or intention feels to me in the moment. I don't worry that I don't fully believe it yet, because I know that in the act of writing it down and reminding myself of it daily, it's automatically going to take care of whatever is in the way between it and me. Whatever's between me and it is going to get automatically taken care of by life, by the journey of life. It is going to take me on this journey, and it's going to bring up a bunch of stuff. It's going to bring up stuff, and it's going to show me on this journey where I am totally not in alignment with that intention and desire at all. And I just can and do fully expect to see the evidence that feels like the opposite of my intention and my affirmation for a while, because that's how it clears. All of a sudden, I become aware of all the places where I'm not in alignment with that intention, where I don't actually believe that I can be that, or that I can feel that, or that I can have that, or that I can experience that. Life is going to show me, oh, here's a place you don't believe this. Oh, here's a place you really don't believe this. So things are going to pop up as soon as I set that intention. I just count on it. I know it's going to happen. And of course it's going to happen, because otherwise, I'd already be living the reality of that affirmation already. So it's not like I'm creating new bumps for myself, I'm just going to start noticing those bumps a lot more. I'm just going to start seeing that more. I'm going to start seeing where I'm not living in alignment with that more. It's not that it's new, because sometimes it can feel a little bumpy when we set a new intention, but it's not that it's new. It's just that you're actually seeing, because you've told your awareness that you need to see where you're not in alignment with this. And your awareness says, okay, good, let me show you, which can feel a little bumpy. So compassion for yourself on those through that ride. But so it just gives me an opportunity to look at and process and feel through and clear whatever comes up where it shows me that I am not in agreement with myself on that intention. Because in order to create an intention, our whole body and energy and our whole system needs to be in agreement. And so when I set an affirmation or intention, it's going to show me where I'm not in agreement with myself on that intention. And I just know that ahead of time before I even set the intention, that it's going to take time, which is why I put the affirmation on a daily reminder. And over the past 10, 15, 20 years, I have had some really amazing things come into being from those very simple lists. And I always have at least 5 to 10 or more in the works on a daily reminder that pop up throughout my day. And some people might think like, gosh, that's too much. Like, isn't that annoying? Well, think about the thousands of unhelpful, bullying, mean thoughts that go through our heads every single day. And if I can just put like 10 to 20 in the mix that go in the direction that I actually want to go, that gives my brain and my heart and my soul travel directions to where I actually want to go, to not combat, but to redirect all of those negative voices, I'm going to do it. That's absolutely worth it. Those other old stories that I have, the other things that I affirm every day, like I'm no good, or I can't, or it'll never, or all those kinds of stories, those are already playing every day. So of course I want to inject where I would like to go instead. That's my creativity. That's me as a creator, creating instead of just reacting and repeating loops that I've unconsciously taken on. So just how I approach affirmations basically is just that I know it's going to be a process, but it's going to take me there. And the process that I need to go through is fine. It's all okay. It's like getting on the it's like getting on the highway to go towards your destination. You're not going to get there the second the rubber hits the road. But if you roll down the window and put on some music, you can have a good time on the way. So I hope that was helpful to you, and I'd love to hear about how you approach affirmations, or if you have any specific questions about this, please feel free to share or ask them at sunnychapman.com/ask, where I have an anonymous feedback form for new podcast ideas and or questions. Thanks for joining me today. And if you'd like to find out more about me and my work, you can find me at sunnychapman.com.